Been here about a month ago. Looks like no one's still bought this guy yet. I guess there's no such thing as a die-hard Relic fan. The days of VHS releases of TV shows. 3 episodes. That's it. That's all you get. And we were happy with that back then. There was no such thing as season releases. No such thing. 3 whopping new episodes to tingle your spine. To hear King Kong press his chest? Oh, I don't know if this works anymore. Well, whatever that is, it probably doesn't work anymore. Alright, buddy, here you go. I do want to look through the posters, but I'll have to be after I turn the video off. Because, you know, I need both my hands for that. Gremlins too! Oh, and Gremlins. Is finally frozen over. No, I still don't like Sonic the Hedgehog yet. Humans are such easy prey. You tell me. Okay, buddy. I wore him out from the park. Well, I surprisingly have never heard of this. You see, every era, it seems as though, like, oh, I've seen every horror movie worth watching. I mean, I don't literally think of that to myself so smugly, but sometimes it does feel that way. But then I was like, what the heck is this? Head of the Family? So, I've never heard of this. Something's twisted in Knob Hollow in the midst of a torrid affair with the biker's wife. Lance discovers that the tiny town's weirdest residents, the Stackpole family, have been doing some hideous human experiments in the bowels of their basement. Lance blackmails Myron Stackpole, the head of the family, and his psychically controlled siblings into murdering Loretta's husband. But Lance soon finds that he's way in over his head. Join Myron and his creepy clan in a dysfunctional, disfigured den of demented descendants for an abnormally good time. What year is this? What's the year on this picture? Curious why I've never heard of this thing. I think we'd have the year somewhere. 96. Okay, that explains it. I'm not as well versed in 90s horror. This was probably direct to video. Is that a full moon movie? No? Surprisingly not. Neither World 2, that's another one I've never heard of. There is a place between heaven and hell. And it's the world of hounds. Ooh, I didn't notice. I've been looking at this cover for a while. I didn't notice the snakes on the fingers. Okay, that is radical. I love that. That is beautiful. Oh, huh. No description on the back. Starring Michael Bindetti. Don't know who that is, and I don't know what Jump Street is. Moving right along. Teenage Space Empires. Yeah, I know the Exorcist face is right under there. I'm guessing they put a mask just for people like me that don't want to see that face. I appreciate that. American Gothic. The family that stays together. The house that dripped blood. The all-American family, he'd kill for it. What's with this poster? I've never seen this poster of this. I've seen The Stepfather and I know the cover, but I haven't seen this cover. That's silly. Like, what, is she petting the dog? Go, life is just peachy keen, nothing can go wrong. Oh no, my stepfather's come to kill me. Oh, how dreadful. I bet they put the dog on the cover just to scare people into buying the movie and find out, oh no, does the dog make it out okay? Well, this is an old picture, so I'll just tell you, yeah, the dog makes it out fine. One of the decade's most diabolical concepts of movie horror. Stepfather 2. Make room for Daddy. Daddy has been working in the garden again. How many evil stepfather's pictures can you make? There's only so many ways a stepfather can be evil. There's only so much variety. Other than, hey, I'm your stepfather. I ain't so nice. Here's my knife. Oh, look at that. It's in your chest. Mikey. What's this? Got lovely menacing eyes. Remember, Jason and Freddy were once kids too. Mikey Kelvin has been a bad boy, only nobody knows exactly how bad. Tragic and deadly accidents seem to happen all around Mikey. So, from foster family to foster family and from school to school he goes, leaving a trail of unanswered questions. Of course, everyone knows Mikey is just a sweet, misunderstood little boy. But, remember, Jason and Freddy were once kids too. Huh. Another one I've never heard of. Don't see a year on this. Guess I'll have to look it up. There's only so many movies called Mikey. I'm sure I'll find it. The Paperboy. Wow, okay, I'm really having a crisis today. All these movies I've never heard of. The Paperboy. What, is the Paperboy the killer, or is he running from the killer? Is the paper the killer? Is it about a deadly paper cut? Terror stalks the streets of a small town, and a young woman becomes the object of a dark, twisted obsession in this finely tuned psychological shocker. When beautiful young divorcee Melissa Thorpe returns to her hometown to settle her mother's estate, she and her young daughter are quickly befriended by 12-year-old Johnny, the local paper boy. Charmed by his all-American innocence, Melissa welcomes the lonely boy into her world. But when her old high school flame re-enters the scene, this once quiet town erupts in an ever-growing series of grisly death, and Melissa is stalked by a vicious, pathological killer who will stop at nothing to create a new family of his own. Okay, so this is just the stepfather, but with a boy instead of a dad. I've seen the stepfather, so I know, like, it's the same setup, just with the kid. Now the kid wants a perfect family. Yeah, whatever. In fact, did this come out before or after the stepfather? Let's find out. 1994. Okay, yeah, that's well after the stepfather. I'm sure someone watched that. It's like, what if we did that, but with a kid? Oh, how edgy. Shocker. I haven't seen that in a while, but from what I recall, that movie got a bad rep. No one ever talks about Wes Craven's movies beyond the nightmare stuff and Scream, but there's lots of fun stuff in his filmography if you look beyond that. Of course, you could say that for a lot of horror directors. People don't really venture beyond the most popular stuff. Makes me a lonely fella. Yes, Jeepers Creepers, the pedophile movie. That really belongs in the trash. And I don't mind saying that. Let me tell you. Wait, the making of that? Why would anyone care about